baby, all I know is that you and me were meant to be. Never let me go. This traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's clear it's going through my head. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. I never thought that love makes you crazy. I never thought that love makes you high. I only hope that love is forever. I only hope that love never dies. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Never let me go. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's clear it's going through my head. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. I like the way that you make me feel.
All right. All right, everybody. Welcome. I know. I love you too. It's not that big a deal. Well, sort of. Everybody, welcome to Making Pax Stereo, the weekly reality showcase meeting. Listen, Vic and I have work to do, okay? We're busy creating the world of internet television. We have to meet every week. So one of the reality segments is that we decided to let you watch us meet over real topics because we don't have time to do special shows on this. So we have stuff to meet on. And so you get to be the fly on the wall, okay? So if you can't, we're not going to try to explain what we're talking about. We're going to let you kind of just follow us because this is our world, the world that we're living. It's the reality world of making internet television. And so this is all about Making Pax Stereo. Pax Stereo, ITV, the people's internet television. First of all, Vic, so let's get some things out the way. Scheduling. Always the issue of scheduling. For this week, on Monday, regular hours for morning coffee, special evening edition.
Right.
Regular special guest host, Michelle Guerin, right?
That's right. She's trying to come with surprises, and she's going to be focused on your manhood and women she can connect with you. So get ready for it.
Oh. Scratch and sniff.
There you go. There you go. It's simple.
We got new sports and hot picks.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that right now the NBA is a sweep-a-thon. So, I mean, how much?
It
is a sweep-a-thon. I can't help it, man.
It is a sweep-a-thon.
And what am I supposed to do?
Because of in words, but they very appropriate.
Okay.
Sweep-a-thon. Hey, three-peat, they make you money. So
Right.
Creative.
Maybe I'll bring up something about the Indy 500. Maybe I'll talk about something else as it relates to maybe golf. We'll surprise you with something. Yeah, it's always a twist to it. You know how it is.
Well, I got some good stuff for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. And there's some eye candy photos, so be there. I don't want to get into my topics, but so Monday night, 8 p.m., Morning Coffee Special Evening Edition continues with the show that is now transferred to the evening. As we continue working out our new schedule, that's right, because we're creating things. We're creating things, that's why we're doing it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the Tuesday night, still busy. Miko's going to make it here for the DJ Miko show. Last week she had complications, you guys, but she's expected to be back this week. 7 p.m. DJ Miko Quiet Storm pre-show. Be there, be square. And hey, Miko's mood is the theme for this week. She hasn't told me what the mood is yet.
No,
But the theme is Miko's mood.
maybe it's her mood.
We'll see Miko's mood. I'm telling you. All right, and then at 8 p.m., the Quiet Storm. This week, the theme is Land of Ladies. Would you like to come with me? Featured artist. One of the featured artists this week is the late Louis Johnson. The Brothers Johnson, Vic, I'm featuring is one of the featured artists.
No, rest in
this
peace.
week.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Also, Robert Glasper, Erica Badu,
Right.
among others, you guys. So be there for the Quiet Storm. And then a special early announcement that 2 weeks from now, the Quiet Storm coming in is going to be The Dark Side. Is it love or is it murder?
Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's a little different.
Is it love or is it murder? The Quiet Storm, The Dark Side.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. All right. Is it love or is it murder? People say, that's weird. I said, I know. That's why the music may be weird. Be there. So that's the scheduling. Hopefully sometime. The main thing for us is that, you know, based on us being busy, we haven't had a chance to tackle all the tasks and stuff. But now that the meetings passed, we have a little more time. So those things are coming. Okay, it mainly revolves for me around sitting around with you, Vic, and looking at the stuff for the websites.
Right.
We know that. I think we pretty much know that the web stuff is going to be the priority. I think I got to make sure I verify, and if so, then we can verify which things get done first.
Right.
And yeah, especially we know that we purchased like 12 new websites. We're only at the most we're talking about working on 3 right now.
Right.
That's what we're really saying. We're not even thinking about working on those other ones, but
No.
this main 3, we probably would do. And so that's what we're talking about. And then what we're going to do and when.
Gotcha.
And then also to get the planning ready for the summer because it is about to be June.
Yeah, it's a lot. It may be pending. It may be pending. I think everybody, because of the change in what we're doing with the event stuff, you know about Teresa Campbell with B Next Entertainment, and also congratulations because what she did with the follow-up with Ray and the Ray Bar Show website. So she'll be talking to us, trying to meet within this next Saturday to talk about some of the strategic mission goals we have and if they're in line with hers and the benefits we both can share in this. So that's something we'll discuss with you later on this week, or actually sooner than that.
Yeah, because we're going to we pretty much, that's Saturday probably.
That's going to be Saturday because it just falls
I
on
can
the
look
birthday.
at what it is this week. And that is that going to be a lunch meeting?
Right now, I haven't even secured. I have to secure the date and time before I can sit there and say, "Hey, where should it be?"
Okay, so for me, that's going to be better usually
Round
in the
2?
after, yeah, and then maybe with some food or something.
Yeah, no, I've already sent her that tentative message. What I want to do is give it to her locked because I still needed to check with you. So if I do that, I can always come back and change it again. But for her, she says the sooner the better because she's ready to roll.
And then the other thing about doing it that way, sorta, I think, or even later. The other one that's also good for me is later,
right?
Because then we could do a supper meeting.
I'll check
that way
both
I
of them.
rest all day. See, I think the way to do it, if I can do it right, is to get the food and stuff ahead of time, either Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
And then have it be quick stuff, but that's mellow outside.
Right. So
it can be mellow, relaxing outside with just the stuff like boom, boom, boom.
What will be the time if you had to go later? As an evening time, what? Still with sun up 6 o'clock or?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Right.
If it was something like 6 o'clock,
right.
That would be fairly mellow for me.
Well, I don't know her schedule. I'll check with it and give her both the times in the day. She says she's open for Saturdays.
But I'm kind of flexible.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Right.
Within the realm of that.
Right.
I'm still flexible. It's a matter of what makes the best stuff for us to kick it and chill.
Right.
Because if you're involved, if Miko's involved, sometimes then the later is better too.
Right.
but it doesn't have to be that late, or it could be later. Depends what we want to do. It could be 7.
Right.
It could be anywhere from 4 to 7.
Well, what I'm gonna do is this also. I'm gonna need 4 or 5 bullet points from you, because this will be easy, topical as it relates to our mission, what we do specifically. I always say go to that 3 or 4 or 5, and I want to meet with you to make sure that includes the current updates and evolution where we're going to, where we were with some of our information.
Well, that's
tend
what
to be a little bit dated.
we can take a look at that. Even though to me it has to do with how much information you want to give to it, because the overall stuff is the same.
Right. No. I like.
So the most of the newer stuff has to do with the specific projects.
Right.
Which to me is just a matter of how. In other words, that's why I said let's go over it, because in other words, it's still the same statement. These are the pieces that we have: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to see the parts that you think are dated, and see what needs to be updated on those, as opposed to the fact that the projects.
That's the part.
That's not our overall. So our overall, or to the degree that the individual projects intercede into the overall, because that hasn't been decided.
Right.
So to me, I'm not sure. Some of that you may or may not. Well, I'm not. What specific things?
Well, no, we're
what
right.
specific things would you want to add?
That because the nature of us doing what we call the event, going from the interview platform, which is we're not discarding it totally. We're just now incorporating that, and that has not been part of what we call in the About Us. So it's not as necessarily there's anything that's just wrong in there. It's about including where we're going with what we did recently with Ray Barra. And that whole last thing with Joe Solo.
Yeah, we got to figure out because okay, the only reason why I'm pausing is I just want to make sure I'm separating out the elements that are periodical.
Right.
Because some elements, like you're saying, see, those are kind of come and go.
Oh, that's correct.
And so those are that's why they're not part of. In other words, that's why I always pause. Our overall strategic stuff shouldn't be any different.
No, that's not.
And so that's the stuff that they should be focused on.
Right.
On the other hand, when you want to update them, because we kind of kept that up for
a reason.
For a specific reason,
yeah,
we took those out,
but we kept doing the shows.
Separate.
Yeah, we kept.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Just because the whole point was to get the bullet points out.
Right.
One, then that has to be kept to me as a separate point of attention.
Absolutely.
Or in order to keep it organized mentally and structurally, and then. But what the easy part is then to decide what makes up those things. The only part I will say is that we can do that at any time. Like, for example, but part of the reason why it's not there, because that's not written.
I know
because I'm not sure. So I would have to ask you how much you want. Or else we could do it together, because the way I would tend to explain it, okay, since that is this show, we might as well do this kind of sort of. Okay, so I only can explain it as the area of development.
Yes,
but so we can. But I'm willing to give as much as you want to give. I'm just not sure what you want to give, because remember we said part of it was what we had said before.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, we left room for ourselves.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We left room for ourselves to start to tell the stuff. We're just ahead of schedule.
Exactly.
Once again, we're just ahead of schedule.
Yes.
Because what's happening is now, just to let you know, okay, in order to explain it, I can only explain it as something in development.
That's right.
Because you say, okay, what are we doing? Because even right now, Mario, what are you doing? I'm attempting to develop a show by which Victor, Miko, and ourselves have multiple characters, and a bunch of those characters are toys. That are either going through some kind of animated process, or that we make them come to life. Some of them, they already are robot toys. So
Right.
we'll be adding voiceover and personality, but we're also writing the personality for the toys.
Right.
Now, the toys are because part of just the general idea of the script is that there is another Pax Stereo segment that is out there protecting the world. And it has to do with this segment, which is a super top secret segment, is actually staffed by drones and clones.
Right.
Who actually like and get their energies by singing and dancing music, hence the tones.
Right.
Because that's how they revitalize themselves.
Right.
It's sort of like solar, but in order to feed their artificial intelligence with a certain groove, what we call groove factors, to make them personable, they have to dance.
Right.
Without the dance, they would not be personable.
Right.
So now I know this all sounds crazy, but this is sort of the script. So the script that's in development revolves around these interactive drones. Now, and it also revolves. So what have we been doing around here? We've been updating the studio campus, creating basically a flight arena. Okay, which is basically an evacuated pool. My evacuated pool is now a flight arena. And we're going to be flying the drones down into there, which Vic and I are working on the lighting, the setup. We have ground-based drones, aerial-based drones. We also that will shoot and fire combat drones. We also added in this whole Nerf gun feature where we're using that to shoot at the drones, try to shoot the drones out the sky, shoot each other with the darts.
Right.
All in the interest of fun and safe play. Low flight of drones. People talk about less than 20 feet. And we're actually going to be flying down into a flight arena. And we're going to be using all kinds of unmanned aerial vehicles, even some that are unmanned and theoretically artificially intelligent. So, these are what was in so in order to make it interesting, because I don't know what I'm doing because I've never done it before, I have to play with the toys. And then I give the toys personalities and names like pets. Now, that's not as hard as I thought, I have to admit. Because like the spider drones, I want them to be attack drones, but they kind of act like puppies or kittens.
Right.
If you can imagine. And I'm trying to get, even though they're spider attack drones, see, for my writings, you have to understand my personality, is that I'm trying to whip these drones into shape, or at least my clone is. Trying to whip these drones into shape and finding them woefully inadequate to the task. Now add to that the fact that there'll be Barbie-based figurines that are Victor, Miko, and myself, and in the future some bobbleheads. And that the bad guys are actually blow-up balloon characters.
Right. I got it.
Okay, so what can I say? It's crazy, and we're building sets and effects that are actually small that fit around here because they are combination decorative items and sets because we live in a reality world. It's very weird, huh, Vic, for us, kinda.
So I'm gonna show you how this goes. Now Mario gave the
because I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I had to answer it. That's why I can't wait when we meet. When I was talking to Teresa, I said, we're going into this direction that deals with that you may consider toys, but they're drones, but it's based on a technology that's an emerging market and a fan base that's growing exponentially right now as we speak. So we're tapping into this because it's an emerging market.
Totally, it's an emerging market.
So I didn't have to really get into all the details.
No, because what happens, well, this is, no offense, but this is what I meant. I thought that in a lot of these, your explanation might be better. My explanation, to me, sort of, my explanation is to you.
Right.
And then kind of, you help sort that down for the world.
That's what I was saying, 2 or 3 lines.
And even mine is, I'm going to make it a 1 page.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a 2 page.
Right.
So, because we're going to keep it weird, kind of. Right. And even the videos, we're going to talk like George Clinton.
Yeah. That's the micro that's going to take care of itself, but the macro conversation was me reinforcing we are technology integration of all forms.
Did we do that in a kind of way that when we look back on this video, it'll be kind of be helpful for that? Like if she looks at this?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to do, answer in a way that she can look at this.
Yeah, and I think she's already. The good thing about it is, since she's already tapped into who we are and been here, she's seen what makes her already seeing I'm going to approach and at least talk to these guys.
Right.
The only other part that she may not understand is this, so where are you going with this? That was the one or two parts that I said. That's the only thing that's added, really, the direction of where you're going from here with what you're doing.
And let's give maybe an overview that may be even more important. The whole reason for a lot of this is the need for programming. Now, the need for programming is actually for a couple of reasons, maybe three, of which I'm not sure which one is the most important. One reason we need programming is to fill out our 24-hour broadcast system, because we have a 24-hour broadcast machine that broadcasts 24 hours a day. It is one of the pieces, one of the main cogs here of Pax Stereo, which includes our own studio facility as one piece, our 24-hour broadcast machine as a second piece, and the third piece being our original programming that we produce here at Pax Stereo. So in terms of our facility, the first thing is that everything's undergoing upgrades, okay? And so one of the big areas is that our broadcast machine, we need programming to go 24 hours a day. We sought out programming from other people, but for a variety of reasons, we haven't got enough programming. Plus the idea that our machine goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's a lot of available programming space. So we need that. Two, we need original material to get out there to spread the name and the brand and attract new viewership and to build associations. So we need to make newer type of programming to get it out, and it can't be talk shows. We kind of agreed it cannot be talk shows. So we needed the programming to go out there to gain attention at YouTube and other places and bring us back fan-based people. And we also, like we said, we needed as part of our own broadcast machine. Now, all of that allows us to interact differently on social media. Mm-hmm. So we had to do something that was other than talk shows while keeping the talk shows. But remember, 5 years ago, we had uploaded 6,000 clips to YouTube. I have no idea what it is now. We don't need more talk show clips to gain attention. We agree to that. Let's say that. We don't need, it's not that we don't mind doing it, but we don't need more talk show clips to gain attention and establish our presence in this evolving world. We needed to use our time differently. That's why we had to change with the morning coffee stuff to doing this, because we needed the time to be creative in these other ways we just outlined. Mm-hmm. And so that continues, okay? So that's the whole big perspective of reality TV. We both needed time. I needed time to, after buying the drones and toys, play with them in a way that allows me to even be imaginative. So that takes time. My living room looks like Christmas. We have stuff, but I'm getting there. I can tell you it's actually kind of fun. The general idea is my clone, whose name is Sphinx, which you think is for the Sphinx in Egypt, but really is short for sphincter, which means asshole. He's trying to whip the drones into shape, while personally finding it very frustrating because it's not part of his personality. Then we have Miko and Vic and their characters, and the various forms of those characters. So, again, This is what's coming. And why are we doing this? For the reasons we said. And remember that Pax Stereo, like I love to say, remember, 3 main parts. Our own production facility, multi-camera production facility, including our mobile unit, which is right now in its beta testing. The new, you guys, I got this mobile unit. we're going to show it you on camera. It's a mother. So we can go out live. We're going to be able to go out live and do multi-source video switching, including phones, drones. I'll be switching everything on a laptop. triple monitor setup. I designed this bad boy. And really cost effective, but a wonderful piece of machinery. As if you take a look at Vic's setup over there, one of the things I'm most proud of, I am the technical designer here at Pax Stereo. I purchase and build the systems. The system Vic's on now, Mood Control, consists of 3 video switchers. Okay? 3 video switchers, and that's how we do stuff. So now, the mobile system, in order to keep... See, I build it, but my buddy drives it. And the mobile system, I'm building a second one of them, a second clone of it, which is going to be over there. So we're going to have 2 of those, but they're fairly similar, almost exact. And they'll be able to go out live and allow for multi-camera. And then there's even a scaled-down version that'll sit on the tabletop at a bar. All running. Vic, the stuff is so wonderful. Let me just tell you, you know the multi-view, I didn't understand what they really meant, but you know how we have it so one of our video switchers, it gives you a video output and you can see all the inputs.
Like a radio.
Vic, they give you one that is selectable between 1 to up to like 32 squares.
No, that's a lot.
That you can move anywhere you want, and once you put the boxes where you want,
right,
you can then change what's where and all that. I sat there stunned. It was so beautiful. Yeah. I put it down at the 4, then the 6.
Right.
But when you go to like the 16,
right,
you can see all your inputs, Vic, on a separate monitor.
It's like this one, but not static. It's like this one right here.
And you could could edit every aspect of it.
Right.
So some of the feature sets on the new system are absolutely phenomenal as we attempt to use USB cams, built-in drone-based cams, first-person view drone cams as they fly in our flight arena, which we're in the process of lighting everything. I just got to installing lights on a bunch of the drones, finger lights.
Right.
To use for a variety of reasons. It also allows us to see the drones as we shoot at them.
Right.
With the Nerf dart guns. If that doesn't sound crazy, and I want you to know it's still not weird enough for me.
And there is another area that the market has already emerged, although I'm talking to the camera, but I'm meeting with Mario, that has been emerging for a long time, and it's already come and has had his horse had a lot of giddy up and no woe, is that we're tapping into people who actually can shoot some damn video and then deliver it to us, since this emerging market has been here for a long time, and we're still dealing with a lot of people who don't know how to shoot with their iPhone, smart devices, or handy cam. So I'm just letting you know the emerging market is that you leave that market if it's not emerging in your sphere. So that's part of why we're doing this change, because we can't be video to everybody. That's not going to work.
No, and that's you guys. Let's be real. Everybody's coming to us, okay, with stuff and ideas which we like, but it's not. None of the ideas involve work for them. It reminds me of my writing partner, Irvin Foster, who I love dearly. I used to always say, Irvin, the day you come up with an idea that involves any work for you, because it seems like every time you have ideas, they're all work for me. They're all work for me. All your ideas are work for me. None of your ideas are ever work for you.
Right. There you go.
And that goes with a lot of our associates also. None of them have work for them. Well, 2 of our associates will be getting in the next 2 weeks. We don't know exactly when in the next 2 weeks. 2 surprise packages coming from overseas, special gifts for 2 of our very special people, and they don't know, and we're not saying who, so people can anticipate what the gifts are and who's getting them, and hopefully we'll get some selfies from them relative to those gifts. Hey, Vic, so now, in terms of our people, everybody's trying to get stuff going. Let's get a little progress update. Miko, for one. She's been over here, and she had, besides trying to adjust her schedule, she gave me a printout of her schedule. As soon as we get time, we're going to meet over that. Okay. Also, I'm going to try to be sitting in with her on the DJ Miko show to make notes about what is she actually is doing.
Right.
So that we can talk about some of those things for the future. Miko's been working on trying to get her stuff organized because, like all of us, we have private lives, things to do, and you have to mix this kind of stuff, merge it So time management is a big deal. And so I'm going over that. We're going to be going over time management. For those of you who don't know, maybe we'll do some segments on that.
Right.
So Miko for one.
Okay.
Ray, events upcoming. He's got to deal with the whole idea that he's actually got more demand than once a month. He's got Teresa, okay, and other folks who also are starting who have deals. We're going to be meeting with her this Saturday. But Ray too is an issue as he's going on with his seminars, busy stuff. But working new website. The whole idea is to integrate promotion, right?
Right.
And branding.
Right. You got it. You got it.
And then how about some of our other associates? We've heard Tyrone Dubois.
You're getting that name right.
I keep forgetting how he always broke the rules. Anyway, he's doing his thing.
Right.
And Tyrone, I always wish him well.
Right.
And so hopefully we'll be getting an update about what's happening with the timeless tracks. Haven't heard from Paul Russo.
Yeah, well, I don't even think it's called that anymore. Timeless Tracks. It's a whole different vehicle name. Yeah, so I think he touched me up on Facebook. I haven't had a chance to respond, so I'm going to just sit back and follow up and give him a greeting and good luck and everything and try to get an update on what's going on. But I assume he's doing well. And I think we covered all the immediate as far as those who are actually in this circle. I would love to get it more of a detailed update with Milan Phillips to find out what she's going on.
That's what I want to know is Milan.
But she's in a different.
Milan!
She's in a deliverable. I hate to say this. There's some people that are in deliverable services that may not have anything to do directly with social media. And I think that's where she's at.
Well, we first of all, we're always wishing our people the best.
Yeah.
Anyway. Right.
Yep. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm one of those people that says, hey, look. Some people having wonderful successes without using platforms similar to ours. More power. We just would like to support what they're doing, but sometimes it takes a little plan of action. And the plan has to be there first before the action, of course. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
Vic, anything else?
No, that's it. This has been it. I expect that you'll see busy kick up for June because a lot of stuff has been deferred till June on prospect of events coming up, and I've already gone over some of those where there deals with Deanna, also Mila the girl who was supposed to come try to get in here in March. They're looking at June coming in the event format that we did with Ray Barr. So you'll see this coming as those special events that are not just interviews.
And just a little early preview, going to be a vacation period probably in the month of July. At least 2 weeks, could be more. Just trying to decide which shows will be ongoing and which ones will be totally off. So we'll see. We're planning that time for July. Okay, as always, I like to go out with the latest Animoto. I have the distinct privilege of taking the photos that Victor shoots. Victor sets up the lighting, sets up the video cameras. I get a chance to work the switcher. We always are so interactive when we approach things. But at the end of that, I get the privilege of taking the photos. Once he's gone through and selected them and weeding out the ones he doesn't want, I do the basic processing on the photos to get them ready for upload the photos, and then as part of that, I do a slideshow animation. Using some of the hot free music available at dig.ccmixter.org. Go there, check out all this free music, and get a listen. Again, we so often use the music of Laswell, but we're going to go out this time with the latest Animoto, which you can find at paxstereo.com. Yeah, you can find it. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
Ain't no stopping. What's the use in trying? Ooh, give me chills. Ain't no stopping. What's the use in trying? Ooh, give me chills. thighs. It's a power rush, a burning bush. You make me wanna fly. Oh, in and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Pour it on, boy, take me to the night. Ain't no stopping. So what's the use in trying? Destination, baby, all I know is that you and me were meant to be. Never let me go. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's crazy, it's going through my head. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. I never thought that love makes you crazy. I never thought that love makes you high. I only hope that love is forever. I only hope that love never dies. In and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Never let me go. In and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's clear, it's going through my head. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. I like the way that you make me feel.